Hi guys, so today I'm going to try and prepare a house for my little one. So I've got a box. This one is quite flat, but it doesn't have to be flat. You can use whatever box you like. If it's too tall, you can always cut off some top of it. So I'm going to use the lid to create some dividers for my daughter. And then when it's done, well, I'm also going to cut out some doors just here, and obviously doors in the dividers somehow. And then I'm going to decorate it with my daughter together. So I think I'm going to need a double-sided tape, scissors obviously. I have some felt for the decorating, and I also have squares, fabric squares. So this is not necessary. You could easily just use paint and coloured card for that. But yeah, so I'm going to start cutting, and I'll show you halfway through what I've done. But first of all, if you have a look just there, if I can rotate it, this is not attached, so this is going to be my first job. I'm going to put it together, and I'm going to use this double-sided tape to tape them together so that it's actually holding. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I've cut up the top, and first comment I have is that cutting card is hard. So probably if you have a Stanley knife, and you're extremely careful of course, that will be easier. Okay, so now I'm just gonna have to think what to do with these. I think I might just make them into windows. So yeah, let's carry on with that. Okay, another insight. I thought that the lid might be quite difficult to use for the dividers, so I found another card which is slightly thinner, and I'm going to try to use that instead. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to put some dividers in, and for that I think I'm just going to use the double-sided tape as well. So this is the first idea. So I fold it a bit to the bottom so that I can put it in quite tightly and then stick it on. But of course now I have to think about what I'm going to do about the door. So before I stick it on, I do need to make sure that I make space. But I think I'm going to cut out the other ones first so that I know where the door should go. So yeah, let's cut out some more. Okay, so this is what I'm more or less thinking about. So now obviously I need to cut out the door. So these ones I'm just going to leave just to walk through freely, and I just need to think whether I am going to do door that opens and closes, or whether the door that is going to be freely available like this. I'll have a little go at it and show you in a second. Okay, they've all cut out now. Now let's get sticking. Okay, so we are making progress. So just to show you, I'm using the double-sided tape on the sides as well. So obviously if when I unstick it, a lot of the surfaces will already be sticky. But it doesn't matter because we're going to decorate it. So in order to put it in the corner, I've learned just now that it's best to fold it and then put it against the corner like so. And it's not going to be perfect, but it's a bit better than trying to fit it in there without any preparation. Like so. There you have it. And I'm just going to take it off, and I'm going to go. So this one I can't do on the other side because we have the door, so we don't want to stick door because it's going to go shut. So I need to make sure that when I stick it, it's not going to be overlap the door too much. So maybe fold it like this. There we go. And just go in the corner. Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna, oh, there we go. And now we have one more corner to do on both sides to make sure that it's, see, That didn't go very well. That. And the other one. Just here. Okay. Now please remember, I'm by no means an artist in any way. I'm just trying to give my daughter something nice, creative to do while we are stuck in the house. So this is what we have for now. We have 4 rooms, and obviously I'm going to have to cut out the front door as well, which I haven't decided what I'm going to put. And then what you could do, if you'd like, is give it to your child, ask them what rooms they want in the house and where they're going to put them, choose which room is where. For me, this should be the bathroom probably, because it's the smallest, but you know, I'm not going to be choosing. And then, even though we're using felt and fabric, we'll probably try and do that with the PVA glue as well, because she loves it, and it's going to be messy, but it's going to be less difficult than double-sided tape with my 2.5-year-old, I think. Okay, so this is it, and I'll show you the end result once I've got to do it with my daughter. And do remember about the front door. See you soon. Bye. Okay, so this is the front door. I decided to show you because, and don't tell my husband, I had to use a knife for this because the scissors, as you can see here, when I started going in, they made a hole, and I couldn't really angle them so that it, you know, wouldn't ruin the cardboard. So yeah, so I'll do it with my daughter. I'll try to decorate it, see how much patience she has for that. So it might not be fully decorated when I show it to you next, but I'm hoping that she'll have lots of fun with it as well. And if your child likes to decorate with anything else, bring that out too, because it's all supposed to be fun. And maybe bring out some of their little toys, if they have any little toys, like I don't know, Peppa Pig, or any sort of small figurines that they could bring into the house and enjoy playing with it. That's great too. Okay, see you in a minute. Right, so here we are. This is the house that I decorated with my daughter. Well, she decorated, really. She did allow me to do some things, and that's why some of the walls are actually uniform, one colour. But she mainly told me what she wanted. So she did decoration outside as well, as you can see. She had lots and lots of fun with this. She brought in some furniture that we had from her proper doll's house, and you can see this is she decorated the kitchen. Yeah, so that's done. But what I wanted to show you really is something I would never have thought of myself. So the first thing she said, she found this piece of fabric in my scrap bag, which I didn't even know was there. She brought it out, she put it in that room and said she wanted to make a paddling pool for her friends. And that would never have occurred to me, to make something like this. And this is exactly what she wanted. She put it on, and we stuck it on with a double-sided tape, and yeah, and then she brought her friends, as you can see, and they are having a little swim. The other thing she did was she found this and she put it on top, and she said she wanted to put it on top, so we did. And again, she has a lot of fun putting her little hand in there and trying to fish out her friends. Again, all her initiative. So yeah, so just to say, for the fabrics, when we use the fabrics and the felt, I use double-sided tape because it seems to work better. But for things like, so this is like an old like wrapping paper or something that you have if you had a decorating kit of any sort. For that I used PVA glue because it's going to be more, you can just spread it around more evenly. Okay, so this was so much fun, and my daughter still plays with this house. It's not like she just made it and then left it. She actually is playing with it and bringing all her friends in. So I hope you are tempted to do it, and I hope you have fun doing it. And most importantly, I hope your child has lots and lots of fun doing it. So be creative. I'd be really, really interested to see what you've come up with. So please show your creations to me if you can. And keep safe. And I'll see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.